One barrier to success with lucid dreaming is having poor dream recall. This is a very common issue and many people don't remember any dreams at all, and you might find that even if you do remember dreams, they're blurry and you don't remember many of them, you go several days without remembering any. To avoid this, it's best to keep a dream journal, but this can have its own issues. Now the first issue is simply that sometimes you don't really feel like writing your dreams down. And the second one is especially with long dreams or nights where you have lots of dreams, how are you going to find the time to write all of that down? I've been asked these things several times now. A lot of people ask me, can I just skip dream journaling? I don't want to have to write down entries every single morning. Or they say that, I have so many dreams that I can't find time to actually write them down. What do I do? And so I wanted to make a video addressing that. Now I want to clarify here. Dream journaling does not require you to write lengthy entries. A common misunderstanding about dream journals is that you have to write long entries for every dream. You really don't. The main thing is just to summarize the dream. Even a single sentence written explaining what happened in the dream is enough to get the dream recall benefits of keeping a dream journal. That means if you're having 5 dreams a night, you only have to write down 5 sentences to have pretty decent dream recall. So it shouldn't take you a long time to be writing your dream journal entries, and it shouldn't be something that you're too lazy to do. Just pick up your phone, enter in a few sentences, and in fact you don't even have to put all of your dreams down. You can just put down 1 or 2 dreams if need be. Now, aren't longer entries better though? Yes, they are. They have some advantages, but the 80-20 principle applies here. You don't need to write long entries to get the benefits to your dream recall. They have other advantages, like you can spot dream signs, you can analyze your dreams and so on, but really you just need to get the gist of the dream down to actually improve your dream recall. So what that means is start with a summary, a 1 sentence or 2 sentence summary of the dream, and then expand upon it if you're able to. But if you're not, if you're just feeling lazy that morning, you don't have the time, or you don't remember more details, then it's fine to just leave the summary. And if you do manage to expand upon it, then like I said, you're going to be able to use that. You're going to be able to analyze your dreams, you can look for dream signs, and you can look back at those entries later and try to see patterns that are evolving in your dreams over time. Now the next thing is, what if you have lots of dreams? If you're recalling dreams every night with good dream recall, then sometimes you can recall 5, 6 or maybe even more dreams in a night. I've had times where it's been well into the double digits. Obviously those are rare occasions, but I've had times like that. And how do you get all of those dreams down? Are you going to just sit there for like 3 hours in the morning writing them all down? Well, again, like I said before, start with just a summary and summarize each dream first. So rather than, writing down a summary for dream 1 and then expanding upon it and then getting to dream 2 and realizing that you don't even remember most of that dream anymore, write down that sentence summary for dream 1, 2, 3 and so on until you've written down as many of the dreams as you remember, and then go back to each one and expand upon it. The reason that you do this is that when you actually go back to that 1 sentence summary, it's only 1 sentence, but it's enough to kind of anchor the memories of the dream in your head. So when you see that sentence, you're going to be able to recall more details about the dream. On the other hand, if you just expand on 1 dream and then you try to go to the next one, during that time you haven't written anything to anchor the memory for the second dream, so you might just forget it entirely. And don't worry if you do forget some of these dreams. If you're recalling several dreams a night, it's pretty normal to forget a little bit of it, whether it's, just parts of those dreams or whether it's entire dreams. In fact, even if your dream recall is really, really good, close to perfect, and you're remembering lots of dreams every night, and this one night, you only remember 1 dream, sometimes you're going to forget details of that dream even while you're writing it down. It just happens, Dream recall is a lot harder than recalling waking memories. And so it is normal to forget some parts. Don't worry about it. As long as you're making the effort to dream journal and write down what you do remember, even on nights where you don't have any dreams, just remembering what you thought about before bed and so on, then you are going to keep up with good dream recall. And so what about long dreams? Well, just like before, you want to summarize them first. If you have a really long dream, just think about how you can sum it up short. If you have this big long adventure, what was the gist of it? Imagine you're trying to describe a movie to someone. Imagine you're trying to describe, say, the Lord of the Rings series to someone. You could sum it up saying that it's about a bunch of adventurers trying to destroy a ring. Obviously that doesn't capture all of the essence of the story, but it kind of sums up like the core part of it. And you can just write something like that down even if you have a really long dream. And then from there, once you've got the summary, you try to add more details, because obviously, going back to my Lord of the Rings description, that doesn't give you the full story. You don't know who these adventurers are. You don't know why they're trying to destroy this ring. You don't know what happens along the way. So after you've got that summary down, it's good to add those details because it will help you have a clearer image of what happened in your dream, and then you'll be able to analyze some of those details later. But basically, you want to start with a summary, just the 1 or 2 sentence summary of the dream, then go for the next most important details, like major characters in the dream, or major events in the dream, or overall themes of the dream. And then from there, if you have the time and the will to do so, you can add minor details that might not be very important, but that might help you with dream analysis. So hopefully this video has helped you realise that dream journaling doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be a chore, it doesn't have to be annoying. It can be very, very simple and very, very quick, or it can be a long experience that you dedicate a lot of time to. It really depends on your personal preferences. Just start with the basics, the most important thing, which is summarising your dreams, and if you want to go further, do it. And if you've been struggling to lucid dream and you want to go further with that, then I recommend checking out my lucid dreaming crash course, Advanced Lucidity. There'll be a link to it in the top right hand corner and down in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and enable notifications. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon. And if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you soon. Take care.